Hi. Welcome to Moon Cycles. I'm PK.
And I'm Jacqueline.
And what are we talking about today? We're in our friend's garden. It's so lovely out here. And
so beautiful.
It's actually a lot cooler than it's been for the last few days.
It's been very hot in London. Very hot indeed. But yeah, it's going to be a new moon and a solar eclipse. New moon in Cancer on Thursday. So what's going on? What's all this energy about, PK?
There's this eclipse season now, isn't there? There's this 3 eclipses, a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse, and another solar eclipse going on over the next, how long is that?
Well, July itself has got the 2 eclipses, though. The solar eclipse is happening on Thursday, and then the lunar eclipse at the end of the month with the full moon. And then we'll have another solar eclipse. But eclipse season is a great way to set intentions for bigger projects because it lasts 6 months. So I love working with the cycles of nature. That's why we started our groups, actually.
Yeah, Moon Cycles was spawned with the energy of an eclipse.
Yeah.
You know, it is really transformative energy, really helping, you know, and supporting us through things like that.
I think if you're working with the movements of nature or planetary movements as well, then you should be seeing little seeds popping up now and starting to grow, and you know, be good to work with these energies for any projects, any personal changes, especially with what Pluto is up to.
So yeah, there's massive amounts of stuff going on for this new moon. You've got, like, we've talked about the solar eclipses. It's a very Plutonian, which is another transformative energy. And we've got this grand trine, grand Earth trine. But what's going on with the Plutonian energy? That's
so Pluto is in Capricorn, opposite the new moon, Sun and Moon in Cancer. And Pluto is all about transformation. So and where he's going retrograde in Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn speaks about power to me. So, and going retrograde, you're really looking inner. So it would be a good opportunity to look at where you might be giving your power away, so that you may be finding some helpful advice or helpful signs in where you're giving your power away, whether it's addictions, people, situations,
jobs.
Yeah, it might be more visible from over the next month.
But it's like, I mean, yeah, the whole addiction thing, I think, for many right now, because we're covering up our feelings and stuff like that and not wanting to feel, so we're reaching for the happy, make feel good things. But when we actually can do something for ourselves in that way and let something like that go, it's for the greater good. So these energies are really here this month to help with these changes, these massive shifts. And because when you do something like that for yourself, you're doing it for the greater good.
It has a ripple effect.
It does have a ripple effect.
Yeah.
So when you look after yourself, you're doing it for humanity too, and for the community,
and
because
for the planet.
We're all one after all.
We are indeed.
Yeah.
So we also have this beautiful Earth trine happening, which I'm really excited about, because it feels like with all this Earth energy, it really feels like any seeds that are about to grow through this eclipse cycle are going to be firmly rooted, so giving great strength to any plans that are about to take place.
I've got to remember. So it's Venus in Virgo.
Yes.
Then you've got Saturn in Capricorn.
Yes.
And Uranus is in Taurus.
My anus is on the grass here. But yeah, I suppose it is in Taurus.
But yeah,
fixed
so
Earth.
It's because Venus has just come from Leo, hasn't it? Which is all about, like, look at me, and now it's going into Virgo, which is about what can I do for you. And the Uranus kind of energy is kind of sudden change. So
Uranus is change.
Yeah.
So there's opportunities for change here. So you've got the transformation of Pluto, Uranus playing a big part in this Earth trine. Venus is one of the personal planets, and it's all about how we love and how we receive. So there's going to be potential expansion and openings for unexpected love interests or unexpected ways of how you what you do for pleasure as well.
Express love, because love is not like, we're all learning how to love, and we're all learning new ways of loving and new relationships in our lives. You know, it might be that you know, that you suddenly meet somebody, you know, that you did not expect that you. I think I quite fancy you now. Before, but I
actually you're quite hot.
Yeah, so it's things like that, but also in current relationships, truths coming up where you can work on things and make things solid again.
Well, that will be Saturn coming in.
Yeah.
Because Saturn is the other element of this trine, and Saturn is that strong, foundational, reliable energy, and it will give that. So working with Uranus, it will give some real solidity to these big changes that are taking place, and working with Venus, it will it will go and give that commitment to either existing or new relationships where there's a real kind of sense of strength and
ultimately, you know, what we're all trying to do here is love ourselves, you know, at the end of the day, and try and find finding that self-love. You find love for your Mother Earth too. The two come hand in hand. So yeah, it's a big, lovely one. But also if you are in service for the planet or for community, this Earth trine is really here to really support that, and especially if you're doing the work, the inner work for yourself, because that, again, the community work and inner work, humanitarian work, that all goes hand in hand. So yeah, and so
yeah, this is whole of July, I would say, is a powerful month for big. So keep an eye out for any opportunities, any openings for new ideas, and just clock them. You don't have to act on things straight away, but there are going to be some unexpected proposals, maybe.
Yeah.
Wedding proposals, even. No. Yeah. Well, who knows?
Yeah.
So we've got our moon group on Thursday.
Yes, we do, Jacqueline.
Yes.
I've decided that, like, one of the activities, I'm always like, what should we do with this and that? And I thought the Plutonian energy is very much our soul journey. And Cancer is that emotional, and I wanted to challenge us a bit and do some eye gazing, maybe. Because when we look into the eyes of the soul, that is for me quite Plutonian, but it's really challenging.
It will bring stuff up, won't it?
You can't lie. It's a very authentic thing to do, and so I do it in kind of it's kind of silent. I don't have talking, but we're allowed to giggle and we're allowed to cry. But that's what it brings up. It brings up, with a lot of people, it brings up the giggling first because it's that awkwardness, and then it can bring up quite deep fears and and insecurities in people. But it's the results afterwards of whenever I've done eye gazing in a group, it's very powerful. It's
would
amazing.
Get them into a place of being quite self-aware, so turning quite inner first. So you're really connected to yourself before you stare uncomfortably into a stranger's eyes, and then hopefully be able to really see the messages of what's coming up for you.
Yeah.
We'll also be setting some intentions, so we'll do some kind of witchy magic for that.
To be a surprise, actually. No, we haven't thought about anything.
Yeah.
It's always last minute.
It's either a bit of cord magic or a bit of a fire ceremony or something like that.
Plant a plant, maybe, with the intentions buried underneath.
Well, we'll be outside in Hyde Park, so
we're an outside one this time again.
Yeah, and the weather's cooled down a little bit, so it should be nice.
Yeah.
Come join us if you're in London.
Come join us and subscribe. All right, namaste, everybody. Have a brilliant, brilliant new moon in Cancer.
And happy solar eclipse.
Happy solar eclipse.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.